All right, all right, all right. I've got my buddy Jerome Powell speaking, and this is the important part. We knew that they weren't going to hike uh, or cut the Fed funds rate today. But the important part, the part that's going to affect mortgage rates, is what they say in the meeting after. So I've got up on my screen here, and I don't think the sound comes through. Let me know if you guys can hear sound. Um, I think that I could translate it and give you the layman's terms. And importantly, for anybody who's following mortgage, we want to see how his comments affect mortgage rates. So as he's talking, we are going to look at mortgage-backed securities and see what they're doing. I think last I checked, yeah, there we are, 25 basis points better. Green basically means rates are getting better. When the 10-year treasury goes down, and this is red, that generally affects mortgage interest rates in a positive way, meaning rates will go lower. So markets overview will follow this chart as our boy Jay Powell is speaking. And I can tell you that what was in like the Fed meeting minutes that I looked over the last 30 minutes is a bunch of stuff that points towards future rate cuts. We knew it wasn't coming today. All we want to find out as we listen to Jerome Powell today is what are you going to do in March? What are you going to do in May? You know, they talk about our inflation goals and, you know, inflation. It's moving into better balance, you know, and considering any adjustments in the future, we're going to assess incoming data and the evolving outlook and the balance of risks. Does not expect it'll be appropriate to reduce the target range until greater confidence inflation is moving sustainably towards 2%. Well, that can happen anytime now, right? Like we were going to have 2 or 3 more inflation readings before that May Fed meeting. So we can look at numbers and stats for like the likelihood that the Fed is going to cut in those months. And I can almost guarantee it with 1 or 2 more inflation readings headed in the right direction, that likelihood is gonna go close to 100%. But can you guys hear? Let me know if you can hear. Thanks for the comment, Jess. I don't know if that comes through on my microphone. So let me know. Oh, okay. You can hear me, not the video. You know what I might do? I might just do a recap. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Patty, thanks for joining. Mortgage interest rates are gonna come down slightly. The Fed didn't cut the Fed funds rate, but what he says over the next 30 minutes will give the market a better idea of what they plan to do in the future. That's generally what happens. And so if we look at mortgage interest rates today, 25 basis points is about an eighth of percent. Green is good for mortgage interest rates. Better by 25 basis points basically means if you were getting a 6.875 before, now you're getting a 6.75. For most people, you know, the baseline understanding, you gotta understand rates aren't going from 7% to 5.5 from today to tomorrow. That's never gonna happen. It's gonna be slow and steady, but, um, what he's projecting for the future of the Fed's plan is likely to push mortgage interest rates slightly lower in the short term. Over time, March, May, as we get farther into the year, as they start to actually mess with Fed funds rate and their policy, we'll see more uh, downward pressure on mortgage interest rates. Everything they do is in service to their public mission, maximum employment, price stability, and target inflation at 2%. Now they got some questions. Let's see what questions are asked. This is cool. I'll just give my live update to what he says. So bear with me while I pause and listen. He doesn't want to cut, without confidence that inflation is coming down. Yeah, what do you need to see, J Pal? Yeah, what are you looking for? More good data. See, they already see the data. That's what he's saying. We already see data that inflation's coming down. Okay. You just want more of it. Love it, Ryan. She's asking him like, "Hey, we've got strong growth and inflation data. How you weighing the 2 where, you would think that the economy wouldn't be as strong?" Yeah, stronger growth is not a problem. The economy doing good and the labor market doing good is not a problem. They just need to see more and more data that inflation is under control. Someone's gonna ask him next, I guarantee you. Someone's gonna ask him, um, true signals. Someone's gonna ask him what I've heard other people ask is, like, they're afraid to cut rates too quick because they think that that is going to spur, too much growth in the economy or it's gonna be too stimulative to the economy. But the truth is, the inflated economy that we have is due to money printing. It's not due to too much economic growth. My 2 cents. Bobby Jose, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Yes, I'm gonna do a recap. See ya. You gotta run. Go get to work. Um, Good to see you. Hope all is well. Definitely gonna do a recap. You guys don't wanna hear me or see me sit and just watch this, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off the live. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna record a 10-minute recap. That'll be live on my channel probably tomorrow. That's the game plan. I'm sticking to it.